My name is Vincent Clemente. I'm the founder, CEO, president, whatever you want to call me, of the CTWC, the Classic Tetris World Championship. Right now we're at the World Championship. This is the 16th championship. We're at the SoCal Gaming Expo in Pasadena, California. We have 20 players from around the world that are here, or from 20 different countries, from all around the world. And we're going to see who's the champion this weekend. What's the genesis of this Nintendo game championship, right? That's what we would say. So back in 2010, I was a producer of this documentary, Ecstasy of Order, and I was tasked with making an awesome world championship for the video game Tetris that was to serve as the climax of that movie. So I made it that year, we made the movie, and then the next year, all the players were like, Vince, are we doing this again? And I was like, I guess we can do it. You know, the Tetris company was on board to do it again. And so 2011 happened. And then players wanted to do it again the next year. So now we're the 16th year in. We're still doing it. There's a whole slew of new players. There's players that have come to every single tournament since the beginning. The play styles have changed. The players are better and better. Every year that they get stronger and stronger. So yeah, now there's 30 events a year around the world that anyone can go to, you know, different regionals and stuff like that. So it's just crazy how this has evolved from just like 20, 30, 40 people coming out that all love Tetris to now people seeing the videos, coming, wanting to meet those players, and just snowballs into like, look at what we have here, you know, it's just wild. What makes Tetris such a generational game is that, you know, everyone, the rules are basic, right? It's a simple game, you know, clear, you know, complete the lines, 10 lines wide, fill that, the line clears. You get 4 at a time, that's Tetris, right? Everyone can watch, everyone knows it's the same language, right? It's like, there's no language barrier with Tetris. You can see like what a person's doing and understand it, no matter who they are or what language they speak. Like there's players from Japan here today, and you know, we all just play Tetris and love it, and so we cheer for them, right? Corion's here, Green Tea's here, and they're like fan favorites, right? So I think people watch Tetris, understand it. It's just like chess or like any other kind of game that's like archaic, right? So it stands the test of time. So my dream for this is always to just make it bigger and better every year. So, and just kind of like screw myself over for next year. Like I've improved it this year to make it like to look like this. How can I make it better? So already I'm like, you know, oh God, next year's gonna come and I have to do a better job, right? So I've already done a great job. But one thing I always say is, you know, I like to see it in like the Olympics or something like that. You know, the Olympic Committee has said that they would possibly think of considering non-violent sports. So a lot of the major online games are violent games. So Tetris is simple, and you know, just like any other sport, the rules have remained the same. You know, a 10 wide well by 20, and there you go. You know, but it's a family. You know, we're a family here, and we do this all together. So that's what makes it a beautiful thing.
All right, my name is Jorge Lanas. I'm also known as Kingsman36 over on Twitch and Twitter. And currently we are at the Classic Tetris World Championships here in Pasadena, California at the Pasadena Convention Center. I got involved in Classic Tetris many years ago. A good friend of mine in our wrestling community kind of introduced me. He was a former Nintendo World Champion, and he started getting into Classic Tetris and kind of suggested, hey, this is a great game. I knew Tetris from growing up when I was a lot younger. I was there in 1989 getting my cartridge back in the day, and I've just been infused with this community since 2019, whether I've been being a part by playing with them or just helping to be a part of the community by organizing or hosting events. The love of the game has brought everyone together. So why do I think that Tetris is such a generational game that it just kind of passes down through all these years? It's been over 40 years since Tetris had been invented and put out to the public. So the game is timeless in essence, right? Where anyone can pick up, anybody with 2 thumbs can go ahead and start playing the game. That's the fascination about this. You don't need to be a high-level expert just to play and compete. We've got people here today of all different skill levels that are trying to win a world championship, and that's what brings the community together. And now, these days, the tournament is almost like a second background story, because the first line story is the connections that we've built in the community. Whether it's new, old, young, whatever, we've all come together and we celebrate the love of the game, and just it becomes a big old party. We're all hanging out instead of playing the game, really, and that's the backdrop. So I love it. I've been in this community now for over 6 years, and I don't get tired of it. I love everyone that's here. Everyone puts in their hard work and effort, and it's going to continue on. It's going to continue. The younger generation that's here right now, our younger teenagers, and even got a couple kids, 9 and 11, that were competing today. It's going to go on and on and on, and that's what's going to make this game forever. So I want to see all of you here next year at the Pasadena Convention Center for Classic Tetris World Championship 2026, or any other regional live event that we're going to do. Bangarang!
Alex T, okay, great pieces right there. Oh, me with a couple of misdrops. Alex T, not playing Tetris. She's looking for an LP.
Problem. She can't get it, she can't get it!
Alex T!
Boom, with that Tetris at the very moment!
With a flawless tournament. Not a single game dropped. Not up against Meme. Not up against Scooty.
Has done it back to back. The first
2 years in a row.
The first back to back since Dog did that during the pandemic.